That's why they call them buffalo wings, though, because he put buffalo sauce on it. But
no, that doesn't make sense though. You said that's why they call it buffalo wings because you put hot sauce on it.
Well, it's buffalo sauce. That's what the sauce is called.
But
I don't know why they call it buffalo.
Oh, okay. So you're not eating a buffalo.
No, you're eating a chicken wing covered in buffalo sauce.
Okay. Why is it called buffalo sauce?
I don't know why it's called buffalo sauce. Well, I'm reading up, and they say technically they think it was named that because it was created by someone from Buffalo, New York, because there's a city in New York called Buffalo.
Oh, get out of town. Get out of here. Change the lore.
Yeah, change the lore. I'd like to think that a buffalo invented the sauce.
Yes. A buffalo. You know what? It's like at a ranch, right? And then someone's like rustling like buffaloes, and then they, like one like accidentally knocks the table, and like all these different spices like mix into each other.
Yeah. Instead of a bull in a china shop, it was a buffalo in a kitchen, and he knocked just the right ingredients together. Kind of like like in Holes, I forgot what happened, but they like dropped something into the mixture, and then he's like, "Wait, this actually works." And that's what happened. The buffalo like went into the kitchen on a ranch. It's like a tent kitchen that they popped up on the ranch.
Yep.
And the buffalo just got loose, went in there, kicked some stuff, and then he's like, "Wait, some vinegar, some chili, some this and that." And he's like, "This is some pretty good sauce. What are we gonna call it?" He's like, "I'm gonna call it buffalo sauce."
Oh my god, it's just genius. And then he lied that he came from somewhere in New York, because that like makes it like sound a little bit more high class as well, and add legitimacy to it.
He wanted to make it seem like he made up the sauce, even though the buffalo made it up.
Really, yeah.
And he's like, "It's buffalo. There's buffalo. We're gonna call it buffalo sauce."
Hashtag justice for buffalo, because you know what he did? He ate the buffalo afterwards.
Ooh, he got rid of the evidence.
He got rid of the evidence, mate.
Yeah, he got rid of all the evidence. What a sick man. And now we praise him for his sauce. And in spite of the buffalo, we call it buffalo sauce, and that's just BM, I think.
Yeah. We need to get PETA on that one.
I don't know about PETA. I don't want to get involved, mixed up with that bunch of crazy guys.
We need someone to represent the rights of the buffalo. Okay, is what we need.
Yeah. I'll hunt one and then represent their rights.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, it's actually pretty interesting. It's pretty hard to hunt a buffalo because they're very jumpy creatures. So these people like on foot stalk them for like an entire day as they maneuver around mountains, and you got to catch them off guard. It's interesting. Buffalo are great though, as well as bison. But speaking of buffalo and bison, this is a very like buffalo versus bison-esque headbutt. This is like a old western showdown. These two are riding the metaphorical bull to see who will become the metaphorical governor of Texas. And I got faith in this guy down here in the bottom right-hand corner. We're in it. We're doing it. The team kill from Exxon Gaming, also representing Mexico. It is none other than the original caballero. It is El Chamaco, El Campeón. It is Cham the Zerg.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Romanticide LE, we have, oh my god, I didn't even check this to confirm. We have, oh god, it is the European Protoss player, the Red Protoss, representing Team Exxon, as well as the land of Denmark. It is MaxPax.
Now, what is MaxPaxing? What is he packing? Is he packing something to the max?
Oh my god, you know what he's doing? He's going Forge first. Sorry, Gateway Forge, mate.
Oh, Gateway Forge.
Yeah, boy. I don't know if you've seen this. I think is it Hearthstone? No. Panda Bear Me was talking about this. He was talking about how this is the superior way to Cannon Rush nowadays. And this is exactly what's happening.
Cannon Rush Scarlet, though. I did go back and watch him Cannon Rush Scarlet yesterday, so...
Yep.
You know? Is Scarlet even here today? I don't think so.
I don't think so. You know, she got knocked out of the qualifiers yesterday, and he forces Cham to cancel the natural because the cannons are there. And I've never seen, obviously, I've never seen Cham defend the cannon rush before. Like, I've never seen him against Turkey Dano. We'll see if he's gonna be able, how he's gonna be able to deal with this.
But look at this. He actually canceled his natural. Already took his third. Like, his third's pretty close to being done. He has a drone there for scouting, but it's not actually scouting. He needs to move it forward. He needs to see that. There he goes. He sees it, and he's even going to block the little edge there so he can't wall himself in either.
Oh,
and
my
he's
God.
definitely going to try. Oh, he doesn't get the wall off. So he does scout it. But, I mean, how does this play out? Sometimes you let the base finish. Sometimes you cancel it. So many pylons going down.
The thing is, so the spawning pool is already done. We already have 2 links out. It looks like Cham is going to try and break his way through. The pylon is going to finish. This cannon may finish. There's not that much surface area. Oh my God, he just walled the links in.
Yeah, and he got those boys in there, but now that drone can't really do anything there. He should attack something else, but...
Oh God, he's going to kill the
drone can't die for
links.
free. Yeah. He can hit it from the high ground with the queen. There's no high ground vision. This can't ever work. If Cham like covered some creep there and put down a spore or a spine, I'm sorry, he'd be fine. But he does have to take out. Oh, he sees it coming.
Exactly. Now there is high ground vision. Throws down the pylon. The probe is alive, and it looks like the cannon's gonna finish up.
I mean, this is great.
I think
this is a great opener, but I hope Cham doesn't lose. He seems to be decent.
I think Cham. This is too late for Cham. Like going for this. Like I would say the proxy.
Yeah, he has a bailing now?
That's the thing. He doesn't have a roach warren, so he is working on a bailing. That's the thing is, I feel like this response is a little bit too late for Cham. Yeah.
Oh my God, Cham, not like this, my guy. How do you play MaxPax and then not defend?
Like I said, like Panda Mary was explaining, this is the superior way to cannon rush, and we've seen Titans fall to cannon rushes.
I hate it here.
MaxPax, he's up 1-0 in this best of 3. Again, the Buffalo talk was because Cham was asking for a break, but we are here. We are getting into this series. Game 2, the lobby has been made. Oh boy.
The lobby has been made, but has Cham's mind been made up on how he's going to defend this next cannon rush? I mean, I guess MaxPax doesn't even need a cannon rush.
Doesn't even need to, but you know what? He will. Oh God, yeah. Look, we need to
see Cham go for a pull first. Finally,
we need to introduce Cham to Panda Bear Me, so he can take him under his wing and go on a 6-hour training session for cannon rush defense.
Honestly, we just need Cham to hang out with Jim Rising a little bit. His defense against Turkey Dano was just absolutely shut down, immaculate.
Bear in mind that MaxPax is no Turkey Dano.
MaxPax is no Turkey Dano. But you know, do you think MaxPax is that more superior of a cannon rusher?
Yes.
Than Turkey Dano? Okay. That's fair. I just feel like, how good can you be at cannon rushing? I don't know. But only this guy can prove to us how good he is at the cannon rush. He is spawning in the top right-hand corner of the map, playing for Team Exxon. He is the Red Protoss from Denmark. And he's feeling cheeky as always. It is Maximus Paximus, aka MaxPax.
Oh, and spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Pillars of Gold LE, we have the Mexican Zerg player, the Blue Zerg, representing Team Exxon, currently down 0-1 in this best of 3. He's not dealing with a cannon rush this time. It is Cham.
Poor guy, Cham. Goes down to the cannon rush, tries to not get cannon rush this game, hopefully, but he's not. Or is he?
We'll see. You know, MaxPax.
Normally you don't say that. Normally you don't say we'll see on the cannon rush. Normally it's either a yes or a no. Not against MaxPax.
We do see that Cham, he was denied the natural expansion, going to be taking another base. And I'm really curious to see what MaxPax is going to whip out, because to me, MaxPax is known for like his cheese or his Stargate play. I don't know.
Yeah, he's going for Stargate play for sure. He already took the third base. There's no drone or probe going across the map for any sort of rush. Obviously, we saw the gate finish and no forge. No forge went down. Instead, we get the cybernetics core. Big brain move. He's going to go into a normal game here.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get into a much more normal game again, and you know, this is gonna favor Cham a little bit more, but again, like, we'll see though, like, how does Cham compare to MaxPax? MaxPax, who is pretty high on the European ladder. He's up there, not quite 7k, which is, you know, around the level of Cyril and Raynor, but you know, just under them, still an incredibly, like, terrifying player.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. I'd want to see Turkey Dano versus MaxPax.
I would love that.
Cannon rushes versus cannon rushes.
Oh boy, oh boy. And we'll see what Cham decides to go for here, because we were talking about it before. We haven't been able to talk about it this series, but in the ZVP matchup, he can do a lot of things. He can do a lot of crazy things like Swarm Hosts.
Oh yeah, which could finally happen here.
Oh yeah. It definitely could, and oh, interesting. MaxPax not going for a Stargate, going for a Twilight Council.
Interesting. Resonating Glaive to depth works pretty good on this map.
Yeah, which is what I'm curious about. We do have the Robo being thrown down straight away as well. We'll see if he decides to throw down a Dark Shrine. Cham, he's on top of his scouting. He goes in, he sees the Twilight Council. Oh, and I don't know if I like this. Yo, Cham immediately starts to lair.
This is also a good Muta map, but also a good Roach map, but also a good Bane map. I don't know. What's Cham's plan here?
Yeah.
Resonating Glaive to depth does come out though, so it can get dicey.
Yeah, definitely, especially because, like, typically when you defend against Resonating Glaives, you delay the lair, because again, the lair isn't really gonna do you much good. We do see the Roach Warren is being thrown down. I'm a little bit concerned that Cham may just be going for his own, like, Roach push. Will he have enough Roaches out though to defend against the Adepts? Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we'll see. So Chammy is sending out all his things, so he should at least spot the War Prism when it goes out across the map. But the scare, oh my god, this is so rough. So Cham, he skipped Link Speed. He absolutely skipped Link Speed, so he's not gonna have Links to be able to help defend against the Adepts. He's not gonna be able to chase the Shades. He's just gonna rely on nothing but his Roaches to keep up with them. But to be fair, MaxPax isn't committing hard to this because he's going straight into the follow-up, like, incredibly quickly with that Robotic Spay.
Corruptor, why can't I remember the name? Giraffe, Laser Giraffe drops, maybe?
Maybe. I mean, MaxPax, he could be crazy enough to go for Colossus. We've seen a lot of Protosses go straight into Disruptor from here with, like, War Prism speed, but we'll see how much he ends up committing to this. Oh boy.
Oh, okay. Cham got out a lot of Roaches early on.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Like, he skipped Link Speed. Like, he went straight into Roaches. Like, it felt like he wanted to go for his own rush.
Yeah. He even kind of skipped his drone count here. He's heavily saturated at his third base, but not at his natural, because he had, he got blocked and he had to take that one as a natural, I think. I'm not too sure, but either way, Cham's looking pretty good here. He has a large Roach count, about to finish up the Roach speed, and it is a Disruptor coming out for MaxPax, so we should eventually see a lot. Oh god, he's gonna miss all the workers over here.
Yeah, we got some Adept shading into the main base, shading into the natural as well, forcing. Oh my god, the drones from the throw deck being forced into the natural. Okay, but they don't go down. But the ones in the main though are 12 drones.
That's pretty hefty. And now MaxPax is almost at double the worker count here.
Oh yeah,
and that's not where Cham wants to be right now. Cham has to go across the map and cause game-changing damage, both Stalkers being morphed in, Disruptors back at home, as well as that War Prism still threatening on the map. It's going to be real hard for Cham to go across and get some damage.
Exactly. The War Prism is coming back home to pick up those Disruptors, so we can go for some Disruptor drops, especially with War Prism speed on the way. The problem is that Cham, he's kind of stuck at home at least until Roach speed finishes, so we'll see how good his splits are going to be against these Disruptors.
Yeah.
And
I'm scared for Cham, honestly.
Oh yeah. I'm terrified for Cham as well. Like, he is getting Link Speed. It's still just halfway done though, so it's not gonna be done in time. He did drone up a little bit, but he's still far behind in workers. Like, it does feel like he wants to go for this big all-in. But MaxPax, with these Disruptors, he should be able to spot the main army. Oh.
Or will he?
Yo, is Cham just gonna go? No, he's coming back with his Links, actually.
Ooh.
Okay, so we'll see we'll see how good the defense is. Like Cham, he's essentially going for a massive all-in. He stopped droning quite some time ago. He's going for roaches, ravagers, and lings.
I don't like that.
He does have an immortal. There are shield batteries on the way.
I don't know why he pulled all his roaches over here, but left his lings at home and his ravagers as well. Maybe he was trying to bait the army out far and force out some early force fields. It kind of worked here, but
yeah.
He should have hit with the whole team, and now, oh, the disruptor dropped to the side. He barely dodges it.
Oh god, only one shot left, and once that shot is done, that's it for the disruptors. The third is going to be going down. We'll see if Cham can break into the natural.
Ooh, MaxPax is actually supply block. Now would be Cham's chance.
Oh, but you know what, Cham? He's droning up instead.
He's actually super supply blocked right here. So either way, Cham can do anything. He can return home, or he can stay here and attack. And looks like he took out that worker there, so that does help a lot, and he's going to be able to defend back at home.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Ooh, good dodge there. It does get the queen though, so that's not bad, but only 4 workers go down. Not the end of the world.
Oh yeah, that could have been much more devastating. And now Cham, he's going to be able to drone up. Again, he's contained his opponent to 2 bases, and MaxPax hasn't really found an opportunity to move out. He's kind of stuck defensively, just relying on these disruptors to deal some damage.
And Cham actually has brought himself back in this game now.
Oh yeah. He was able to deny even kills, that third, and now he's expanding, taking a 4th. Oh.
Ooh, that was a rough one.
That was a little links.
Wow. MaxPax with these disruptors is so good.
Yeah. That's the kind of the downfall of Cham's army composition. He doesn't really have a lot of anti-air. He doesn't even have that many queens, so there's nothing to really stop the Warp Prism. But does he care? So I imagine this is going to hit with Bathing Speed. Bathing Speed is on the way. We've got plenty of lings, plenty of roaches and ravagers. The thing is, MaxPax, he didn't rebuild the shield batteries, so there is an opportunity for him to go in for a surround.
Yeah, Cham's he's looking a little scared here. Like, that disruptor drop isn't that bad. He should just stay home with like 3 roaches and like a little bit of lings. Even the queens put down some more spores that we've seen him done, and that will kind of shut down all the Warp Prism play until he starts warping Zealots. But he hasn't gone for Zealot speed or anything of the sort, so straight gateway units. I feel like Zealots are a very cheap answer to this here if he had some speed Zealots.
Yeah, and MaxPax is playing this out very smart. Like, he didn't commit with his army, but Cham's going for this round.
Good force fields, but there's so many crossbows. Oh, the lings get in, or the Banes, I'm sorry, and now there's nothing left here to tank. No shield battery overcharge as the Banes explode. They do get pulled back. If Cham would have committed to that, I think he would have got the cybernetic square, which wouldn't have been bad. Even splitting over here pretty well. He does lose a few roaches, but that's fine. He's containing MaxPax onto 2 bases as he's expanding onto 4 bases and almost double the worker count here.
Yeah, definitely. Cham, he was able to sneak in with those Banelings. He got juicy connections on top of the majority of the sentries, so MaxPax was forced back. MaxPax, he still keeps all of his Colossus alive, though. Like, the main army is still a little bit scary. Cham, he just needs to contain his opponent. He just needs to keep him on 2 bases, and it's fine.
Yeah, which is what he's been doing and continues to do while defending at the same time. He hasn't taken like an entire mineral loss, and also MaxPax isn't like morphing in any sort of harassing units here. Like, if you morphed in some adepts, went into the natural with the adepts, and at that third over there with the disruptors, he could maybe pull Cham apart too much and get some more kills.
Yeah. Definitely.
But he's really struggling in economy and trying to hold off and defend back at home at the same time.
Yeah. Like, Cham, he's just not allowing him to expand. Meanwhile, Aspire is about to finish up for Cham as well. Honestly, there's not that much anti-air here, so like a massive Muta switch would do wonders for Cham.
Oh my god. There's so many laser drafts here. Like 4 corruptors, 5 corruptors would actually change the game as well.
Yeah.
Very hard to answer that.
Like, regardless, some anti-air would be great because he'd be able to shut down this Warp Prism. Then he doesn't have to worry about like the harassing disruptors. Then he can just go across the map and deal with those Colossus.
And I'm loving this. I mean, Cham's just going, oh my god, 12 corruptors coming up. He needs to get a hive though, because those corruptors aren't going to do too much. They're at 12 corruptors, I believe you one-shot the Colossus. So he can start one-shotting Colossus, but after that, then he has a lot of supply kept up just in corruptors doing nothing.
It would have been huge if both shots went off on those eggs. Yeah. Like, oh my god.
Nice.
Oh.
Ooh, recalls just barely. You need to make another Warp Prism at that point. He has no production out of his Robo. Might as well.
What's good for MaxPax is that he did scout the corruptors because of that. That's why he's immediately warping in as many Archons, as much anti-air as he can.
Yeah, and he's still going to be able to, you know, hunt down in one shot majority of these Colossus here. Either that or the Corrosive Biles will be the game ender. And ooh, why is MaxPax moving out south? That's like not the way you want to move. You want to take out this creep.
Yeah, he was really out of position, but he has to be so careful here. One disruptor shot doesn't land. Neither does the other.
I mean, Cham just gotta just like, I don't know. I'm saying dodge. He needs to dodge those Corrosive Biles. Actually, the disruptor shots, and then just going for the kill. There's really nothing here that's scary. The Corruptors, look at them. They're just taking out all the high gas, heavy tech units, and then there's just a couple Stalkers left over. And while he might get a good disruptor shot, there's Corrosive Biles going down, and even with this trade going unfavorable for Cham, he's maxed out. He's got a fat bank, and he's sitting on 4 bases, 5 now. MaxPax is on 2 bases versus 5.
Yeah.
This is Cham can trade his entire army twice, remax out with nothing but lings and still win. Max
traded as best he could. By the end of the day, he's been on 2-base economy, right? And that's where Cham excels. Even though Cham lost his army, he just instantly remaxes. He's got plenty of bases. He's up to 5 hatcheries. And because of that, MaxPax is all he has. He's going for the counterattack. Going to try and do what he can. But, mate, what he can do is not much.
Yeah, and it's looking futile here. GG, Cham is back in it. Maybe MaxPax should have stuck to the cannon rush, but now we're tied up 1-1, and Cham, I mean, this is nice for him. He absolutely wrecked him in that game, I would say.
Mate, be careful what you say, because you're like, oh, maybe you should have stuck with the cannon rush, mate. We don't want to see Cham go down that way. Okay?
I mean, as a coach, if I was coaching MaxPax, I would say go for the cannon rush, but as a fan of Cham, I really hope MaxPax tries to play a very standard, long macro game here.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Definitely. Oh boy, we'll see how this turns out here. We are getting ready for game number 2, and all eyes are on MaxPax. You know, game 1, Cannon Rush. Game 2, Glaive Adepts. Very uncommitted Glaive Adepts.
Yeah.
Game 3, are we gonna see some Stargate? We'll see some Void Rays.
I feel like it's all on Cham, because Cham has to. He's got to figure it out here. Like, he's got to figure out what MaxPax is going for and defend. Glaive to Debs isn't crazy to defend against, especially on a big map like that. So it's kind of easy for Cham. He went for. I did like how he went for the early like roach push thing. That was cool. But it kind of blind countered, and I don't want to say he got lucky. I don't know if he knew a Debs was coming or if he blind countered it, but either way, that was a great game. This game, the tiebreaker, we got to figure it out. Is Cham going to go for some cheeky roach play and try and end it early because he knows how MaxPax plays? Is he going to try and go for a blind counter attack to some cannons? Who knows? I feel like it's a lot on Cham. Even though it is on MaxPax to decide how the game's going to be played out, Cham's defense is going to be hard against someone of this stature.
Yeah, definitely. Like
it's MaxPax we're talking about.
Exactly.
It's actually pretty huge that Cham just beat him.
Yeah, Cham was able to take a game. He's so close. As a reminder, this is a best of 3. This is the last game. And in this last game of the best of 3, we are on. I feel like we haven't seen this map too much, but we are on Jagannatha Latter Edition, and spawning in the bottom left-hand corner, playing for Team Exxon. He's a Protoss player. He is from Denmark. He is serving up some of that Denmark cheese. It is MaxPax. And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Jagannatha LE, we have the Mexican Zerg player, the Blue Zerg, representing Team Exxon. It is Cham. Oh boy. All right, no Forge first so far.
He doesn't go for the Forge first. This man goes for the gateway into Forge.
Oh, he does it!
He does it! I hate it here.
Okay, so this
Oh,
time
Cham.
Yep.
Cham. Oh, he's got the one drone.
He's a lot more prepared this time. MaxPax is trying to play it off as if he's not going to go
Knows
for it.
He's following it with the other drone. He absolutely knows it. Does Cham just shut this down with the big brain? That was a huge commitment. He had 2 drones coming out here to defend this. That's a lot of lost mining time unless your opponent is actually going for the forge. He cancels the forge. Yeah. We've seen this once before, or a couple times before, but he actually cancels the forge. And while it doesn't completely set him back in the, back into a different time zone, it does set him back pretty heavily. Just now getting his cybernetics core down, which is super late. And maybe Cham can go for a link flood? Once this Overlord reaches?
We'll see if he decides to go for something like that. Again, like MaxPax, this really shows how much respect he has for Cham. Like, he didn't even attempt to go for it because at that point, once you see Cham is prepared with an extra drone, like, the chances that you're going to pull it off are a lot lower compared to game number 1. So, MaxPax...
I don't know if that's respecting Cham. I think it'd be more BM if he committed.
Well, exactly, right? Like, it would have been more BM if he committed. So yeah, instead he backs off, he cancels. He's like, all right, you know what? We'll play a longer macro game instead. And MaxPax is going to be a little bit behind because of that.
It would have had to be insane to finish that. 2 drones were pulled just to defend that.
You know who
Cham knew it. We all knew it.
You know who would have tried to finish that?
Turkey Dano.
Yeah, Turkey Dano.
Yeah, but I mean, like you said, even though MaxPax did cancel that, this is still a, 6K MMR versus Cham, who I think is maybe, close to 6K. I don't exactly know where Cham's at right now, but he's probably pushing 5.
Yeah, Cham is around 6K. MaxPax is 6.5, 6.6, 6.7 on a good day.
Yeah, Cham's 6 on a good day.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens here as Cham once again going for a faster layer, this time not skipping link speed.
Yeah, link speed comes up, layer, roach warren, no roach warren, but the Stargate does go down, so a Void Ray first here for MaxPax. Are we gonna get that Stargate play you were talking about earlier?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens after this Void Ray goes down. After this Overlord goes down to the Void Ray. If he decides to throw down 2 more Stargates, if he decides to throw down a Twilight Council, it's all about the tech after that vision is denied.
Yeah. We see what Cham's going for. Okay, Twilight Council and some gates.
There we go.
Some pretty early gates.
Yeah, so we've seen from this, we've seen straight into Glaive Adepts before. We'll see if MaxPax decides to do that. It's kind of designed to catch your opponent off guard because obviously Cham saw the Stargate and he doesn't think that's happening. But oh my god, he's going for a Nidus.
Oh my god, I said this in the beginning and I 100% love this. Now, I don't quite like the Queen Ling Nidus. I think we saw Cham do this before though, right?
Oh yeah, he's done it before.
We saw someone do this, and I feel like it was Cham.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Cham did it versus Pocket Mike at some point.
Yeah, I think that's who it was, yeah. And it is a great play. However, Resonating Glaive, the depths is coming up, but the Nidus is going to be done before that, and this is so good. Go for the third. Nidus in the main. This was an early third. The third normally comes down at the 5-minute mark in his EVP. This third was already being taken out at the 4:50-minute mark. This Nidus is unscouted. It's going to go down. There's so many queens. There's creep tumors. Cham is currently sitting at 5 queens and counting. He's getting more and more, and he's throwing down a Baneling nest now. He's going to have to evacuate all of his units here. They're stuck in a corner on the gas. They couldn't evacuate. He completely walled off that side. Oh, and now he's not losing them too fast, so good micro there.
Yeah, exactly. Able to keep the majority of them live. We do have some adepts, but you know what? Glaives isn't even done. He's trying to chrono it out as best he can, but he only has one Void Ray.
If this is how I think Cham's creating his own meta. He plays EU, he plays NA. Who plays like this? No one professional is playing with Nidus Worms and Ling Queen. This is why it's sitting so heavy. Other than Cham, who's playing Roach Baneling against Terran. Look at him. He's going to take out this pylon. He's going to move down. He took out the third again. And he's going to contain MaxPax on 2 games. Oh, my. On 2 bases. Even if this ever gets cleared up, even if Glaive the Depths does finish, even if these DTs do warp in, Cham has Overlords there. He can morph in Overseers. He's going to defend. He has 3 worms He's leapfrogging his worms. There's 3 worms here. I don't even know the math on that. It has 3 heads underground.
Exactly, and every single pylon is being taken out as well. He's not allowing this to be powered whatsoever. As you said, the lair is done, so all Cham needs to do is morph in an Overseer if DTs get warped in. And
Resident Flavor Depth is never going to finish either.
Exactly, it's never going to finish. Only regular Adepts here for MaxPax. Even some units trying to bust into the natural as well. MaxPax, he's forced onto 1 base.
And I can't believe this is happening. Cham is an absolute animal here. I'm not even being triggered by all the lily pads on this map. I'm so excited for Cham.
Oh my god, and the Lings, they're gonna surround on all the Adepts as well. There's barely any left. There's only 2 gateways for production. Scratch that, only 1 gateway for production.
And a lot of people are like, MaxPax versus Cham. MaxPax is the GOAT. He's the GOAT cannon rusher. Well, you know what? El Chupacabra, he doesn't care. He sees the GOAT. He doesn't get scared. He actually thinks, dinner. And GG is called. Cham taking out MaxPax, taking out Denver, and continuing on all the way through. This man is a freaking legend.
And what's important, mate, Cham, he has made it all the way to a qualifying match. The winner of this series qualifies for TSL.
But that opponent in which this man, Cham, has to fight is none other than the Hardy Harston. So, good luck, mate. Godspeed.
Oh boy, it's gonna be up against Harston of all people. He is considered, one of the best Protosses in all of Europe.
You'd think he was watching that match?
Oh yeah. Yeah, man, he's got some downtime. 100%.
I hope not. Maybe he's ladder. Maybe he's too good. He's not scared of Cham. He's not watching. Because if you watch that Queen Nidus build could probably get Harston as well.
You say that. Again, we talk about Cham a lot, mate. He's got plenty of builds. He's got plenty of builds to go for. He doesn't need to go for a Yodaslim Queen all in.
Finally get the Swarm Host.
Yeah.
But, as I said, MaxPax is a different animal, as well as I thought Denver was a different animal. But Cham did pull out some cheesy moves like Nidus Worm. That's not really common in a standard PvZ. Going for the fast Roach Horn, that's not standard in a PvZ either. So Cham was playing his opponent in this one for sure. And, what is he going to do against Harston? Is he going to bust out some cheese? Is he going to try and go standard? If he can beat MaxPax, a Protoss that easily, not that easily, but that convincingly in the games he did win, then who knows how he matches up against Harston. And I feel like Cham's pretty strong in anything not ZVZ.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see, especially because obviously MaxPax, he is known to be a little bit of a cheesier player, and because of that, he did set himself back a little bit in that game. Harston, not so much, right? He is more known for his mid game and his late game play, so I imagine we're going to see a very different series here. But again, I feel like Cham's a lot more comfortable against someone like Harston compared to MaxPax.
Oh yeah.